Always a good day when Kendra Arch stops by. Speaking of Valentine's Day, she's got some great ideas for some sweet treats for your sweetheart. What do you have today, Kendra?
Today we are going to make cookie dough truffles, chocolate chip cookie dough truffles. Now everybody wants to, when you're making your chocolate chip cookie dough, you always just want to take it and eat it, and it's good. But you know, there's always that chance. Raw eggs equals possible illness.
That's right.
So you can't put your regular cookie dough into a truffle. But this cookie dough recipe calls for no eggs at all. It's just butter, brown sugar, sweetened condensed milk.
Okay, these are all sounding good.
And then a little bit of vanilla and some chocolate chips and things like that. So you could just go ahead and eat one of these right now and you'd have no problems whatsoever.
Okay.
But it comes into like
ahead there?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
You can make it into a dough, or just like you would your cookie dough.
Okay.
And what I do is I just take a cookie scoop and put it onto a baking sheet so that I can put it into the freezer. I freeze them for about 30 minutes because they're not in a smooth round ball when you take them out of a cookie scoop. So you want them to firm up just a little bit, and then you just roll them in your hand.
Okay.
And then they get nice and smooth. And then I put it back in the freezer for about 30 minutes so it'll firm up. If it's soft, lots of times the cookie dough will stick to your dipping tool, whether it's a fork or a plastic spoon, and then it's hard for it to seal. But you just take it and put it into your melted chocolate.
Okay.
And just cover it all up.
And you could probably do this with white chocolate too.
Oh, white chocolate,
I
definitely.
don't want to double dip there.
Yeah, we don't know. No double dipping allowed. And then you just take it, once you have it dipped, put it onto your nonstick mat or wax paper.
Now, I learned from my snowman disaster last month that I should only dip once, right?
Yeah, dip once.
All right.
Now, if you do that, it might have a little bit of spots open if you put your fork right into it.
Oh, so how did you get it out? I missed it.
I just took
I'll just throw that back in there a little bit.
You're double dipping again.
Okay.
She didn't lick the spoon.
I didn't lick that spoon yet.
You just take it and scoop it kind of out like that.
Got it.
And let it dribble off as much as possible.
Okay.
Or you just
you can.
Oh man.
That is not the preferred method.
Okay.
But while it's wet, if you want to add a little accent or something to it, go ahead. Especially for Valentine's Day, you could put some different sprinkles on it, or some chocolate chips. These mini chocolate chips.
Here you go.
Thank you.
We're having trouble. Ours do not look nearly as pretty as yours. All right, this one's good.
That is really well.
This one's going to go well.
That one's good.
Okay.
And then if you want to decorate or spruce it up a little bit for a display, these fit perfectly into the little mini cupcake wrappers. And so you can find these all over the place, different colors, anything like that that you want to, depending on what kind of party you're doing. You could put, color coordinate your colors.
Now, do you wait until they're dry before you put them into the?
Yes, wait until they're set. It's normally only going to take probably about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your temperature of your room. These you do want to keep in the fridge. You want chilled. Keep them in there. There's nothing in there that's going to spoil, but they do taste better when the cookie dough inside is firmed up.
Okay.
If it gets too soft, I mean, it still tastes good. It just I like the texture of it when it's firmed up better.
And I love this one. Do you go back after it's dry?
After it's dry,
get a closer shot of this one because it's
you just take a little bit of chocolate and drizzle it on.
Back and forth. So
and this is probably even prettier if you have a contrasting color like a white chocolate or a dark chocolate or some other color that you want.
This one, see the drizzled chocolate there? It really kind of looks like a real
professional.
Yeah, it does. It
looks really professional looking.
Are you saying Kendra's not professional?
No, that's quite all right.
Wow.
No, she did that one. Yours, however, does not look that professional.
Hey. It still tastes good.
Mine doesn't really either.
So this recipe is on my Sugar Buzz Pantry website, and it's also on my blog, Stop Looking, Get Cooking, today. And this week is Sweet Week on my blog, so I have sweets all week long. So.
Okay.
Very cool.
And then you've got, I love the displays you bring, and we're not necessarily going to tell people you've shown the cupcakes before, but this is just such a
like
simple
somebody put their elbow in this one.
centerpiece.
You better check your elbow.
Yep, that'd be me.
Cute little cupcake bouquet here.
Right, a little cupcake bouquet, which is a class that I do. And if I don't have a class scheduled for you at a certain time, give me a call. If you have it's always a fun girls' night out, and that's what I'm actually getting more of, is ladies calling me with a group of friends that want to come and learn something to do. So
cool. Well, awesome. And again, sugarbuzzpantry.com, and the blog is
StopLookingGetCooking.com.
All right, we are going to take a break, and we're going to give these a little taste. We'll be right back. Don't go away.